Okay, now I want to address the sort of implications or sort of veiled threats that Pete Bavacqua made against the ACC regarding their relationship going forward with the ACC. So what he's talking about is basically Notre Dame's not part of the ACC in terms of football. They do participate in the ACC with basketball and other sports, with one exception, and they're part of the Big Ten and another sport. But with football, they're not part of the ACC. They're not part of any conference. So what he's specifically talking about is there are arrangements where Notre Dame plays ACC teams. I believe there was 5 on the schedule this year, including Stanford, which is Notre Dame's rival. Now, what he seems to be suggesting is that, well, this relationship is, damaged, and it seems like he's making an implied threat that he's not going to schedule any more games with the ACC. I think what the ACC should do with this is call their bluff. They should double down on what they said, and they should make the point that, look, if you were part of this conference, the ACC conference, we would have gone to bat for you to be in as well, but you're not. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't maintain independence and expect that someone that's not part of your team, that you're not part of our conference, to then expect the conference to go to bat with you or to be neutral when one of our ACC teams is at stake. So that's what the ACC should do, is double down on it and not do anything about it. But let's see what happens when Notre Dame decides not to schedule any ACC teams. Okay, so you're not going to schedule Stanford anymore because Stanford's one of your longtime rivals, that because they're part of the ACC, at least for now. What you going to schedule? You're going to schedule 5 SEC teams? Okay, go right ahead. You try to schedule 5 SEC teams and see how that works out. You go undefeated with 5 SEC teams. I guarantee you that puts you in the playoffs. You go undefeated on 5 Big Ten teams, including Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana now, Michigan. You put them on your schedule. Okay, well, I think you probably will make the playoffs. You don't need to have a conference championship, but you're not going to do that. Or what? You go schedule some cupcakes now? You go schedule Mountain West, the new Pac-12? Okay, you see what happens. And then when you get a loss and you have any impressive wins, you see this is the same thing's going to happen like it did last time. All right. So I think the ACC should call their bluff. And, I wouldn't react too much about it. I wouldn't say F off or anything Notre Dame. Notre Dame's obviously they're hurt right now. They're butt hurt right now. They're feeling, upset because they thought they had a great team. A lot of people said they had a great team. Even Nick Saban, they always seem to quote that. But look, it is what it is right now. It's over. It's not like the committee's going to go back and put you in right now. If you're doing this because you're hope to get some kind of advantage next year or whatever, well, look, you have a great team and you deserve to be ranked in the top 12, and you get in, you're in. I mean, that's it. I don't think the committee should take this as like, oh, well, now that they're complaining, we got to make sure we appease Notre Dame and shit. No, okay. Well, you guys want to complain and not play in the bowl game and pout and moan, okay, you go in the timeout, have your timeout and calm down, and then we'll see what happens next year.